Jobs was born in San Francisco in 1955 and
Kindly
adopted shortly
subscribe.
afterwards. He attended Reed College in 1972 before withdrawing that same year. In 1974, he traveled through India, seeking enlightenment before later studying Zen Buddhism. He and Wozniak co-founded Apple in 1976 to further develop and sell Wozniak's Apple I personal computer. Together, the duo gained fame and wealth a year later with production and sale of the Apple II, one of the first highly successful mass-produced microcomputers. Jobs saw the commercial potential of the Xerox Alto in 1979, which was mouse-driven and had a graphical user interface, GUI. This led to the development of the largely unsuccessful Apple Lisa in 1983, followed by the breakthrough Macintosh in 1984, the first mass-produced computer with a GUI. The Macintosh launched the desktop publishing industry in 1985, for example, the oldest PageMaker, with the addition of the Apple LaserWriter, the first laser printer to feature vector graphics and PostScript. In 1985, Jobs departed Apple after a long power struggle with the company's board and its then CEO, John Sculley. That same year, Jobs took some Apple employees with him to found Next, a computer platform development company that specialized in computers for higher education and business markets, serving as its CEO. In 1986, he bought the computer graphics division of Lucasfilm, which was spun off independently as Pixar. In 1997, Jobs returned to Apple as CEO after the company's acquisition of Next. He was largely responsible for reviving Apple, which was on the verge of bankruptcy. He worked closely with British designer Johnny Ive to develop a line of products and services that had larger cultural ramifications, beginning with the Think Different advertising campaign, and leading to the iMac, iTunes, Mac OS X, Apple Store, iPod, iTunes Store, iPhone, App Store, and iPad. Jobs was also a board member at Gap Inc. from 1999 to 2002. In 2003, Jobs was diagnosed with a pancreatic neuroendocrine tumor. He died of tumor-related respiratory arrest in 2011. In 2022, he was posthumously awarded the Presidential Medal of Freedom. Since his death, he has won 141 patents. Jobs holds over 450 patents in total. Marriage. In 1989, Jobs first met his future wife, Lauren Powell, when he gave a lecture at the Stanford Graduate School of Business, where she was a student. Soon after the event, he stated that Lauren was right there in the front row in the lecture hall, and I couldn't take my eyes off of her. Jobs proposed on New Year's Day 1990. They married on March 18, 1991. In a Buddhist ceremony at the Avani Hotel in Yosemite National Park, 50 people, including Jobs' father, Paul, and his sister Mona, attended. The ceremony was conducted by Jobs' guru, Koban Chino Otogawa. The vegan wedding cake was in the shape of Yosemite's half-dome, and the wedding ended with a hike and Lauren's brother's snowball fight. Jobs reportedly said to Mona, "You see, Mona, Lauren is descended from Joe Namath, and we're descended from John Muir." Jobs' and Powell's first child, a son named Reed, was born in 1991. Jobs' father, Paul, died a year and a half later, on March 5, 1993. Jobs' childhood home remains a tourist attraction and is currently owned by his stepmother, Paul's second wife, Marilyn Jobs. Jobs and Powell had two more children, daughters Erin, B. 1995, and Eve Jobs, B. 1998, who is a fashion model. The family lived in Palo Alto, California. Although a billionaire, Jobs made it known that, like Gates, he had stipulated that most of his monetary fortune would not be left to his children. Awards that he has won. 1985, awarded National Medal of Technology due to innovation throughout his career. 2013, posthumously inducted as a Disney legend. 2017, Steve Jobs Theater opens at Apple Park. 2022, posthumously awarded the Presidential Medal of Freedom by U.S. President Joe Biden, the country's highest civilian honor.